Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Purpose in the Youth podcast with your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bobbbaaaay. Today I wanted to make a special podcast vlog with it being Thanksgiving and being out here on the West Coast. It's a little bit different. Last year when I first moved out to LA, September 2017, it was weird. I was out here for Thanksgiving and Christmas, missed both holidays being home with my family in Massachusetts, and it's just a little bit of adjustment. You know, it is nice being in the warm weather. For my East Coasters, they're bundling up, going to their family house today, and it's nice being able to be out in the warm sun, but I do miss seeing family and friends, and this is usually the time of year where you get to, sit around and enjoy meals with those that you love, and you get to connect with people, and I'm excited to go back for Christmas. But since I am not back for Thanksgiving, I wanted to make a piece of content that I hope maybe the family, friends will see. Maybe it'll remind them of the bearded man, but also to just share out and put this into the world of honestly the things that I'm most thankful for. I think I do a pretty good job of being honest with people, and my content, you get a mix of everything, the goofiness, the funness, the happiness, the lows, the highs. I try to incorporate it all. So I wanted to make a special piece, and I made a very brief list of 13 things that I'm most thankful for today. And I'm always thankful for all these things, but I just wanted to share it out, put it out there to the world, and move on with the bearded man. So I tried to put these in a order that makes sense. There's no real reasoning as to why one comes first, the other. I tried to really kind of put them somewhat in an order, but 13 things that I'm most thankful for. Number one is my family, right? Like that's a no-brainer. My mother, Karen Hobart, my father, Daniel Hobart, also known as the Birdman, my sister, Alyssa Hobart. Those three are the most important of my massive family that I have. I have family, aunts, uncles, cousins on both sides, and I appreciate and I love all of them so much. I would not be who I am today if it wasn't for the family that I was raised by, and something that I've realized how thankful I am as I've gotten older, and just all the holidays that I was able to spend with these people, and how they've all been somewhat mentors in my life in one way or another. I'm just extremely thankful. I'm extremely thankful that my parents were always there to kind of, provide a place for my sister and us to grow up in. Safe environment, food on the table. They gave us enough stuff, but still taught us to work for our own. And so I'm extremely thankful for everything that my parents have done. I love you guys. And I will see you soon, Christmas time. I hope there's no snow, because Bird, I'm not shoveling. You're doing all the shoveling, or somebody else is, because I'm not. I'm going to bring the sun with me from California, but I don't think that's going to work out. Secondly, my friends, to the friends that have all played a role in getting me to where I am today at 24 years young, thank you, honestly. There are definitely a lot of friends that maybe I don't talk to as much anymore, and I don't want people to ever think like, oh, he's too cool now, he lives in LA, like he's cutting me off. It's never that. If you have been somebody that has played a role in my life, I'm extremely thankful for you, because you've helped me get to where I am today, and now I'm just a super passionate and just driven person, and I don't do a great job of reaching out and staying in touch with those that I truly admire, or that I truly appreciate. So know that if you're listening or watching, there is always love for you, whoever you might be. If we have communicated before, know that there is always love. It's just there comes to a point in life where people go different paths, and so you just have to focus on what you want to do, what I have to do, or what maybe you want to do. But know that it is never unappreciated, and I thank all of my friends that have helped me get to where I am today, because without you, Bobbbaaaay would not be who he is. So thank you. Next thing is my health, both my physical and mental health. Extremely thankful that I'm able to be here today. I'm thankful that I'm able to go to the gym, 5-6 days a week, and really focus on the health, and try to become, to the best of my ability. I don't have no six pack. I'm not like jacked, but I do feel healthy, and mentally I feel in a great space. That comes from meditating, that I've talked about a lot and I continue want to talk about in hopes that it helps people. But meditating and mental health is super important, physical and mental health, I should say. So I'm extremely thankful for both, because they are definitely a core reason as to why I am who I am and why I am where I am today. Because if you can't control the health of you, the physical and mental, you are the core of everything else that happens in your life. So I think that's extremely important, and I'm thankful that I've gotten a better grip on it. The next thing, which kind of goes off of that, is really just my ability to breathe. I'm thankful that I'm able to breathe, to walk, to lift up this cup. Like, these are things that we all just take for granted so easily. And I know there are people in this world right now that literally could not lift this cup. They couldn't lift this cup for a physical reason. And I'm just extremely thankful that I'm able to breathe on my own, that I'm able to walk to the gym, that I'm able to make my own food. I'm physically able to do everything that I need to do throughout the day, and I'm thankful for it. And it's so easy to just take for granted, just breathing in and out without needing any assistance or medical devices. Like, extremely thankful for it. Extremely thankful for it. I'm extremely thankful for my hometown, Chicopee, Massachusetts. I would not be where I am or who I am today if it was not for Chicopee, Massachusetts. That place forever is my home. I think that might be one of the first tattoos that I ever get, something on my body. I won't say Chicopee, Mass, but I don't know. Chicopee, man, it helped me become who I am. It had everything I ever could ask for in a city. It had, your projects, it had your middle class, it had your higher class. I went to high school with all different people, Russians, Ukrainians, blacks, whites, Muslim, just all different types of people, Polish. What I didn't realize growing up in that city was that I was exposed to all this diversity, and it wasn't until I got older that I realized, wow, it was actually a blessing that I grew up in that place, and it taught me a lot, and I could spend so much time talking about Chicopee itself. But I'm thankful for Chicopee, Mass, helping me become who I am, and I hope one day I can give back to the city some way, somehow. I'm thankful that I had the chance to attend college. I know there are definitely people in this world that might dream of going to college and might not ever be able to go. I'll tell you right now, I'm paying a lot of money after the fact, but I'm thankful that I was able to go to Lasell College for a year and then 3 years at Bentley University, where I graduated with as a marketing major. For sure would not be where I am today without both of those colleges. And I'm thankful for the experiences that I had at both schools, the people that I met, the professors, even the teachers in high school, everyone that has played a role somehow, some way within those experiences in the college days. I'm thankful. Like I said, I know there are kids and people out there that probably dream of going to college. And although it costs a lot of money, some people won't go because of it. And some people still want to go, but I just want to say that I am thankful that I had the ability to go to college and have that experience and spend 4 years figuring out who I am and really growing, because that's how the podcast came to life. That's how I got into all this content. And so I'm just thankful for those experiences and all the people that I met. I'm really thankful for my fans and the supporters of the Bearded Man content, whether it's the podcasting, the vlogs, the Instagram stories, you're tweeting at me. Anybody that supports the Bearded Man content, know that it is appreciated. You guys and gals fire me up. Seeing people like actually care and seeing people DM me and talk to me about specific things going on in my life shows me that people are actually listening, which is amazing. It's so cool to create stuff and put it out there to the world and actually have people care enough that they're listening into details and picking up and then being able to, hey, Bobby, how's the Uber life going? You top 2% Uber driver. I'm like, let's go. That fires me up. So anybody that's out there supporting content, whether you're sharing it out, whether you're just listening and you've never actually interacted with me before, thank you. I'm thankful for you guys and gals paying attention to me. There's so much media in this world, and I'm just happy that you've found me, because I want to keep growing this, and I would love to just keep building out. So I hope you're enjoying the content. Thank you for supporting the Bearded Man content, podcast, vlogs, you name it. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful to be living in Los Angeles, California. I've talked about this many of times. This is this city I've dreamed of living in. And sometimes it is so easy to just get in the grind and work and do your thing. And when I take a second, I step back and I look around in the environment that I'm in, it's a dream come true. Like I just know it. Things are getting better. Just warming up in LA. I'm really starting to build out some really strong relationships and content's moving. Everything's going in the right direction. But I'm just extremely thankful to be in this city. I know it's extremely hard to make it here. I moved out here with one of my best friends. Shout out to Dylan Reese and also Steve Rush, Southwest Steve. Without those guys, would be a very difficult move. So I'm thankful for both of them. But just living in Los Angeles, I know there are people that are going to watch this or listen to this and dream of living here and do it. If you want to move somewhere, do it. But I'm thankful that I made the move to LA. This has been a dream since I was a kid. I've been telling my parents ever since I was a little guy that I wanted to move to LA, and to actually be living in that dream I got a palm tree in my backyard. Like, what? I got a palm tree in my backyard. Let's go. I love LA, and it's only getting better. It's a crazy city. There's a lot going on, but I'm going to be the king of this city. I'm already running the streets. I'm going to run the town in the next couple of years for all the right reasons, for being a good person, for just, connecting with passionate people and whatnot. But I'm just extremely thankful to be living in LA. It is a dream come true. Going off of running the streets, thankful for Uber. I cannot put into words how thankful I am for that platform, because I don't know how I would have funded any of this stuff. Like, it would be impossible, because that platform has given me the ability to create at my own time, to prioritize the things that I need to do and make a living second. So, man, it's just like right now I'm making this podcast and it's 11 o'clock in the morning, day before Thanksgiving. I'm going to literally finish making all this content and then go work for the rest of the day. I don't have a boss. I don't have anybody telling me you have to show up now. You have to show up now. That platform has been incredible. And I hope that one day when I'm on Entrepreneur Magazine, GQ Magazine, New York Times, every major platform, media outlet, I got to owe credit to Uber, because I would have found a way to make all this work, but it would have been extremely difficult because of the flexibility that I need to work around other people's times, especially bringing in guests. I want to make it as easy as possible for them. So it's always been like, hey, what's your schedule like? When's the best time to do this podcast? We'll make it happen. Thank you, Uber, because I've been able to make a living, and that's paying rent, college loans, car payment, car insurance, food, having some money to invest in myself, and everything else. Thank you for the amazing platform, because it would have been extremely difficult for me to make this work. And I'll be running the streets until the day I can make this transition to bigger content, but I will never not appreciate the platform. And I hope those out there who might be in a similar situation, check it out. Uber it's just amazing. There's all these, I think they call it gig economy type careers or jobs where you can make money on your own time. And it's been absolutely incredible. I'm thankful for the days where I don't feel motivated. And somehow, some way, those are the days that just add more fuel to the fire. Like, unfortunately, there are these days where you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. You don't feel positive about yourself. You don't feel like creating or making things or trying to work on the passion or whatever it might be. Those are the days that are going to inspire you, are going to kind of level you out and remind you, like, there are lows. When there's highs, there's also these lows. And you got to for me, I've just tried to find the positives in it and let that just add more fuel to the fire for the next day. People always see a lot of the content I put out. It's like positivity. Or I had somebody DM me recently, like, yo, man, how are you so positive? It's like, bro, it was a guy. That's why I said, bro. Like, what are my other options? Like, if I'm not positive about the moments and the situations I'm in, there's nothing that comes of it. Me complaining, me sitting on Instagram, like tweeting out like, oh, this sucks, I gotta drive Uber, like blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Nothing good is coming of it. Absolutely nothing. At least if I could put good energy into the world and make the best of the situation, I'm a happier person and I'm putting out good energy to the world. I hope it just comes back to me. But me sitting around complaining, it's like, It doesn't do any good. So I'm really thankful for the days where I don't feel it, where I'm not feeling good, I'm not feeling motivated, because it ends up firing me up the next day or the day after. And it just kind of balances out so that you just know the lows and you know the highs. You know you're going to have some of those days in between. And so I'm thankful for the days that I'm not feeling it, because I'm just more fired up moving forward. And I'm letting those days remind myself that, okay, when I get back to the grind and I get back to like the next inspirational moment, I'm going even harder, because I know what it feels like to be this low. I want to get it right back up to the top. I'm thankful that I have confidence in myself. The only thing that separates me from being great is myself. I'm very thankful that it's taken time to get this fully confident in myself, but I do not take this for granted. I feel so confident in myself. Of course, I have so much to learn. I'm still new to the game of content creating, making podcasts, vlogs, everything that I'm trying to do. But I'm just thankful that I have confidence in myself that I'll put out these type of vlogs, podcasts, and not care what anybody has to say in this world. Somebody might see like, oh, this guy is corny. He put out a video about 13 things he's most thankful for. Lame, loser. Guess what, brother? I don't care. I'm going to be, and this is the second thing that I was going to go off of. There are 13 things in total, but this kind of goes together. I'm thankful that I'm authentically me. Like, you guys and gals are only going to get the realness from me. And I don't know if it's because I was raised in Chicopee, Mass. I don't know if it's because I'm from the East Coast. I don't know if it's because of the family I was raised in. I don't know what it is, but you will only get authentically me. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how to be somebody I'm not. I'm not going to rent a Lambo, park it outside, take an IG pic and post it. Yo, just got back with the Lambo. Sick. No, you're only going to get me. And I'm just extremely thankful that for whatever reason I was blessed to be confident in the skin that I'm in, with this lovely beard, with this big head of mine, with this one dad pack that I got, dad bod right here. If there's dad bod followers, right here. B.O.B., best in the game. I'm just thankful that I'm confident in who I am and what I have the ability to be great. I know that the only thing that is separating me, I'm getting on a rant right now. I know that I'm in the process of being greater, and I'm just thankful. I'm just extremely thankful that I have confidence in myself, that I'm authentically me, that you're only going to get realness from me, because I see a lot of people out there that they feel like they have to be somebody they're not. Ladies and gentlemen, be who you are. Be authentically yourself. Don't try to be somebody you are not. It will not work out. Just feel good about yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. If there's things you want to change, do it. Don't worry about what other people have to say about you. Just be you. It feels great when you wake up in the morning and you know, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. Great. If people in your life are talking down on you, or there's people that don't like you for who you want to be, snip, snip. See you later, dude. Out of here. Get them out. They don't need to be in your life. Keep it moving. Being authentically yourself is extremely important, and I'm thankful that I am who I am. Last thing, I'm thankful that I have a direction, that I have some sense of direction of where I want to go. And this kind of wraps everything up. Why I got into the podcast, right? Long story short, didn't know what my passion was, started a podcast talking to young, passionate people trying to find my passion. Along the way, I started to figure it out. And through it, now I still don't know where I'm going. I do not know. You might think by looking at what I put out, oh, he's got it all figured out. He knows exactly where he's going. He has the perfect blueprint. I don't. I actually don't even think anybody has a blueprint. It's kind of just having an idea of where we want to go and making steps that are going towards that direction, and then not knowing which path it's going to end up, but we're heading in the right direction. And I'm just extremely thankful that I have some sense of direction, because I will never forget those moments 2 years ago, graduating college, not knowing what was the next thing to do, not having a passion, not having a purpose every morning, and it was tough. And the moment you or somebody out there finds a passion or finds a purpose, something that feels bigger than themselves, something that they want to work on, it is a priceless feeling, because everything else in your life that you think matters doesn't. That ex-boyfriend or girlfriend doesn't. The things that kind of bother you don't bother you anymore, because the only thing you have time for is focusing on what you can do for you. Focusing on you, finding the best way to get what you're looking for, and doing it all the right way. I'm extremely thankful that I have some sense of direction in my life, because I know what it's like to not. And for those who are listening or watching, if you don't have it figured out, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't. It's not just oh, we're lucky. You will find it. You have to believe it. And the best thing that you can do, as I always ask at the end of my podcast, what's the best advice for somebody looking for that passion, looking for that purpose? Try things out and do not be scared to fail. If something is of interest, go out there and try things. If you don't like it anymore, stop, move on to the next thing. Try. Keep throwing things at the wall. See what sticks, see what doesn't, and eventually you're going to find the right thing. So I'm extremely thankful that I have found what I think is my purpose, my passion, and it's creating content. It's kind of documenting my life. It's kind of pushing myself into this entertainment type world and kind of seeing where I end up. I'm open to trying a lot of different things. No idea where I'm headed exactly, but I'm going to keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, those are 13 things that I am most thankful for today. I really hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and friends. Be present. Enjoy the moments. If you're watching this and it still is Thanksgiving, put down the phone. Thank you for watching my content. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it out on your Instagram. Make sure you tell everybody about it. But really, be present. Enjoy the moments with your family and friends. There are people out here that probably might not have any family or friends to enjoy the day with, or maybe they don't. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Doesn't matter. What matters is be present in the moment you're in. Be thankful for the people you're around. Be thankful for the life that you have. Be thankful that you're breathing. Be thankful that you have food on the table. Be thankful for all the small things that you have in your life, because when you start appreciating all these little small things, you just live your life, and you know that everything else is going to figure itself out. But it's very easy to overlook a lot of these things, the breathing, the walking, the going, being able to walk to the grocery store, or being able to even just cook food. All these little things we take for granted. When you start to appreciate the little small things, you start to appreciate the bigger things in your life too. So have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for always tuning into the Bearded Man content. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.